Are you looking for a cool puzzle to put in your DIY escape room? Not all puzzles have to be difficult. Sometimes a good puzzle only requires observation on the part of the player. In day 11, I'm going to show you a couple ways to use ultraviolet light in your escape room game. My name is Celeste, and I am the owner-operator of Escape from Reality by Golden Key Games. And this is day 11 of your 31 days of puzzles for your DIY escape game. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 ways you can use UV lights to jazz up your game. So we have a basic understanding of what UV light is and what it does. But basically, lighting and ink work together because the ink is transparent or invisible under normal light. We can't see it. And then when the UV light is applied to it, that's when we can see it. And that's when it comes out and it just brightens right up. I like this brand here, Optics. It's easy to use. It works out really well. And it comes in many colors, so I use that. I also use the hand flashlights as opposed to some other ones that you can install or bigger ones, just because you could put it in something small, like a box or something like that. And then they have to use the light and find what it is that the light is supposed to reveal to them. There are so many things you could do with a UV light and a pen. First, you could write a simple code. You can have it on the wall, have it on the inside of a book. You can have it on lots of things. As you use UV lights, you start to realize what works and what doesn't work. Just be careful where you put it because it may not come out, okay? But you could do, like, the first thing you could do is something simple. You can just write the code. Okay, so if they're searching around the room, they got the UV light and they find 4 letters, 4 numbers. That's the code to a lock, and they go ahead and do it. That's the simplest thing that you could do with a UV light. Next, you could write something that gives them a message and instructs them to do something. In one of my rooms, I had a message that told them to count the spiders on the walls. They wouldn't have found that message without the UV light, and they wouldn't have known to count the spiders until they got that message. So they got the message, they counted the spiders, then they had to figure out what to do with that. You could make it more complicated and have the message that the UV light reveals be a part of the puzzle. Okay, so say you have a translate puzzle, a substitution code. So you've got maybe A equals 1 or something like that. Or you can do anything with it, but it could be part of the next puzzle. So now they needed that part to do another puzzle. You can also ask a question and have them look something up. There's just so many things that you could use UV light as part of another puzzle. And of course, you could always use it as decoration in your room as well. In this particular room, we put UV lights in the ceiling, and it actually lit up all the curtains on the walls. It was a temporary room, and it lit up all the curtains in an unexpected way, and it had a really cool effect that I really liked, so I took a picture of it. So those are some quick ways that you could use ultraviolet light in your room. You can get the ink and the light very cheap on Amazon, and you are only limited by your imagination as to what you can do with that UV light. So if you like our 31 days of puzzles, subscribe to our channel and get notifications of upcoming videos.